Pisces, if you feel like 2026 has been a roller coaster ride of emotional ups and downs, then listen up and trust that this message found you for a reason. This is not random. I feel like the universe is finally bringing in the emotional peace and fulfillment or the manifestations that you have been so proactively praying for. So if you're ready, and if you finally want to see your dreams clearly, then this is absolutely for you. With that being said, this is going to be your May astrology and tarot update. So we're just going to hop right into this message. We are starting off with some pre draw cards here. So I feel like this is your current position. I feel like this is slow but genuine progress. You have absolutely been trying. You have been putting one foot in front of the other. And this card equates to consistency over intensity. This is long term planning, and so that yields long term stability. I feel like you have absolutely grown tired of this forward momentum, this begrudgingly moving forward day after day when you don't see results. And I feel like you have absolutely grown tired of being stuck in this place, but you've also grown tired of anyone who has been emotionally inconsistent with you. I feel like May also brings a more dependable energy, which is represented here by the Knight of Pentacles. So we're going from a place of inconsistent energy and non dependable people to a place of dependability and dependable energy. And then that is further clarified by the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups means that your wishes are fulfilled. So this is about emotional satisfaction. This indicates that there is happiness coming in after an emotional struggle. This indicates that your gratitude or your bliss is absolutely attracting abundance into your life. Your dreams are manifesting rapidly. I feel like you guys have been stuck in a place where you have been trying to bring forth your manifestations. And I feel like a lot of you took the advice of Spirit for one of the last videos about taking the blindfold off and getting clear on where you wanted to go. And just know that your dreams are manifesting rapidly. You may start seeing signs here and there, so pay attention, but they are going to be ushered in, coming in quickly in the month of May. And then the Page of Cups here indicates unexpected connections, possible new romantic interests, new friend groups. This is creative inspiration, heightened intuition, and more spiritual downloads. And I feel like this directly ties to your manifestations coming to fruition. And Pisces, this card, this Page of Cups energy perfectly fits and embodies a Pisces. It fits your intuitive, dreamy energy perfectly. So I feel like this emotional renewal is pushing you through towards a new era of patience and abundance and manifestation. So if this is already resonating, if you are a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or if you just felt intuitively called to click on this video, then I'm sure that there's a message here for you. As always, this is a collective Pisces read, so take whatever resonates and leave whatever doesn't at the door. But with that being said, I'm Tasha. Welcome to Mountain Moon Tarot, and we're going to hop into your May read and astrology update. So we are going to kick off our reading here with some angel numbers. Spirit, let's get an angel number for this Knight of Pentacles and this Nine of Cups energy. Yeah, this is about slowdown. So you've been a part of this slowdown for quite some time. That's indicated here by this King of Pentacles. And this energy is slow, but it is forward movement and it is progress. So let's get a little clarity on what this card means. This is about balance, power struggle, force, violence, hope, authority, ancestors, restlessness, low vibrations, and warnings. Pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate and keep healthy boundaries. So, like I said, I feel like you're absolutely tired of people who have inconsistent energy around you, and you are moving forward and you're ready to reap the benefits of your actions, but you feel like that you are finally at a point where you can no longer take any instability from anyone else. So it's okay to be firm and put down clear boundaries with other people in your life. And it's okay to be slow and cautious with other people in your life, whether that be platonic, whether it be romantic, whether it be work related. It is absolutely okay to pay attention. And if you have a gut feeling that tells you that something's not right, absolutely trust your gut within reason. And then we also have that Nine of Cups. So this manifestation or this abundance is coming in slowly. It's trickling in, but trust that slow progress is more reliable than intense progress. And this is going to be long-term success. Now, I went to pick up the deck and this card automatically came out. This one fell and this one came out. So we're going to take it. For the Page of Cups, this is readjustments. So this means that we are overcoming obstacles. Um, Soulmates, romance, affection, support, comfort, renewal, reconnection. Your self-control is strong enough to set things right. A new romantic or platonic relationship is on the horizon, along with the opportunity to reconnect and start anew with someone from your past. Trust that everything will fall into place as you embrace these positive changes. I really felt like going into this reading that there was some new connections that were being ushered into your life. I don't know why. I just got that vibe setting with your energy. And I wasn't exactly sure just yet, but this confirmed it. So I feel like that this new beginning is going to equate to either a reconnection with a soulmate or a new connection with someone who is entering your life for the first time. I feel like this connection could absolutely be innocent at first, but this will absolutely lead to something long term if you're both on the same page. And as I say that, this is the Page of Cups. So, yeah, I feel like there are some people coming in, whether they've been in your life before or whether they're brand new, that are going to usher in this new grounded emotional bliss and beginning for you. You're actually going to reciprocate that back to them. So you're both bringing each other the grounded new emotional energy that you both need and deserve. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. All right, we're going to hop into the tarot cards. Spirit, what does Pisces need to know around the 1st of May? So after this comes out, Friday would have been May 1st, the Scorpio full moon, which was about emotional transformation and depth. This would have brought truth, endings, and spiritual breakthroughs. And just be aware, Pisces, that this energy can linger even throughout this week. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and get this out for you. And on the 2nd, we had Mercury going into Taurus, which was about communication and more slowdown. This is about grounded, practical energy. But on the 6th, we have Pluto going retrograde. And I feel like when Pluto goes retrograde in Aquarius, you're going to enter into Empress mode. So this is going to activate your subconscious mind. This is going to activate some hidden emotions. This is going to maybe even bring up some past fears, some karmic patterns, some spirit wounds that will resurface so that you can heal them through this Empress energy. She is nurturing and she is a parent. She's got that warm mothering energy or that warm father energy. And I feel like that this week, Spirit is asking you to nourish and parent your own inner child. Tap into the ways that you felt neglected and be the mom or the dad to yourself that you wanted to see growing up, but that maybe you didn't have. And if any past issues arise or past patterns pop up, pay attention to those, tap into those, and don't be fearful of them. Really hone in on why you feel a certain way around those emotions so that you can be the person who heals those emotions, so that you can take full autonomy and control of these patterns and fears or any wounds that you may have, and so that you can heal them through love. Now let's get a little more clarity here. Spirit, is there anything else they need to know leading up to the new moon on the 16th? So for the first half of May, yeah, we got the Page of Pentacles wanting to pop out. Page of Pentacles and Page of Cups. So Page of Pentacles is about grounded new beginnings. And I feel like these are grounded new emotional beginnings. And we achieve that through slow, steady progress, one foot in front of the other, one step at a time. And to get to the new grounded emotional beginnings, we have to heal any unresolved traumas, any unresolved issues that are still lingering that may be subconsciously holding us back. But I feel like once we do address these, this is the beautiful part of this, they're absolutely going to resolve, and we can move to a better state of emotional bliss and peace, which is indicated here by this Nine of Cups. This is your wish fulfilled card. I love this card. And actually, this is the first time that I've used this deck that this card has come out for any signs read. So this is a very, very beautiful message, and it is absolutely about wishes come true. So hang in there, Pisces. All right. We have the new moon in Taurus on the 16th, which is about grounded new beginnings. So that could be represented here by this Page of Pentacles. And then as I was shuffling, we stopped here. This is about leaving things in the past that were blind spots or missed opportunities. There's no use in crying over spilt milk or stewing over the past. So if something didn't work out and you still have any emotional unresolved issues around it, tap into those emotions to heal them and get a good game plan moving forward about how we can avoid any of those missed opportunities in the future, or how we can better respond to any missed opportunities in the future. Because everything is a learning experience if we allow it to be, and we can learn and grow, or we can be stale and stagnant. All right, what else do they need to know around this new moon? And actually, new moons are a good time to set intentions. We have the Knight of Cups. Yes, I feel like that new romantic or platonic energy, that new connection is coming in around the new moon. So that's a great time to set intentions about what type of relationship you would like to see manifested in your life. Be very clear. If you're looking for a new friend group, be very clear with Spirit what type of friend you would like to have. If you are looking for a romantic partner, be very clear on what your expectations are with said partner, and get ready to see this come into your life. You could also be getting some communication around that time. You could have a mindset change. Your online presence could be growing at that time. If you were thinking about starting a YouTube channel or becoming some sort of creator, that would be a great time to go ahead and set intentions around that. And then this is a great time to also learn new skills. Now on the 17th, Mercury will go into Gemini. Ooh, and as I say that, we get this card of conflict coming out. So this is going to be about family conversations that may intensify, because that is going to hit your home foundations and family life on the 17th. And I feel like that there may be some familial wounds that resurface, going back to that healing that inner child. There could be some issues coming up where you are absolutely cutting some family members out of your life. Some people that just do not see you for who you are. They do not appreciate you. These people could have caused conflict or hurt in your life, and you are finally moving on and you are releasing any need to be in communication with them. I feel like that's a very strong message coming out here. So if anyone is causing conflict, if anyone is not giving you the emotional bliss and peace that you need, maybe it is time to reevaluate those relationships and let them go. I know that family, people say that family's all you got, but you know, the family in your life is who you choose for it to be. Okay, and I'll just leave it at that. So we have Mars that goes into Taurus on the 18th. This initiates new drive and determination. You might get back up on that horse, you know, after going through this conflict or these intense conversations, and you're like, I'm just going to keep going. And I hope you do, because I don't want you to let any inner turmoil or external turmoil hold you back. But, you know, this could also be internal conversations instead of external conflicts with others as well. So just keep that in mind. But we have to stay practical. We have to keep going, and we have to keep pushing forward no matter what. Every day is a new day. And also, it's great to speak your truth at this time because, Taurus is about determination, communication, and business matters. So speak your truth, launch content, network, be assertive in your self-expression, but be kind. You catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar, Pisces. That's an old saying that my papa used to say, and I love it. And that's been kind of my motto in life. And I don't know why that's coming up right now. Maybe you love that saying. Maybe your papa or your mama or whoever used to say that, but it's absolutely true. You catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. So if anyone is giving you the lip, then let's just be kind and give them kindness in return, because that's going to shut down anything that is ill intended towards you real quick. Anytime someone sends something your way with ill intentions, return it with love tenfold, because love conquers all. All right, Spirit. We have the full moon in Sag on the 31st, so this is a double full moon month. We started off the month with a full moon in Scorpio on the 1st, ending it with a full moon in Sagittarius. Pisces, this hits your career and public recognition. That's going to come into focus, and it's going to come into focus big time. So you may receive some recognition at this time, career moves, public visibility, and cycle completion. All right, so Spirit, what do they need to know around that? Yeah, King of Wands. You're going to be exuding some type of natural leadership qualities at this time. You're going to be looking really good to some people, probably that new love interest or that new friend group, or maybe even at work. You're going to be seen in a new professional light. You're going to be seen as a leader. You're going to be seen as a magnetic person. You're going to be attractive to a lot of people in a lot of ways, not just in the external appearance. But your vibe is absolutely attracting a lot of people to you because they feel like you are magnetic. They love being around you. They love being part of the conversations that you're a part of. And you are stepping into a place of leadership and authority at this time. All right. I'm going to take one more sip of coffee. It was too hot when I started the video. Oh, it's so good. Okay. So what else do they need to know around the full moon in Sagittarius? All right, we got one wanting to come out here. There may be some tower moments at this time. And I feel like this tower is you. So it's not necessarily an external falling apart, but it's an internal falling apart in the best ways possible. So you're going from this timid, beaten down traveler to this place of this King of Wands energy. I feel like all the expectations and the limitations that you placed on yourself are crumbling, because you're stepping into this place of knowing, you're stepping into this place of magnetism. And as you do, those old patterns start to shatter, fall, and burn to the ground. And I feel like that happens because you've tapped into that Empress energy, that mothering energy for yourself. You're mothering yourself or fathering yourself in the ways that you were never parented. And I feel like in doing so, you allow yourself to heal and step into this place of brand new authority, brand new leadership, brand new Pisces coming out hot. This is fiery energy. And Pisces, you're a water sign, but I feel like we're tapping more into that masculine fiery side come the end of May. And I feel like you're moving forward without any apologies to anyone. You are unapologetically you, and any illusory fog that surrounded who you are, what you want, or where you're headed is crumbling. And I feel like that's exactly what this tower is. And I am an intuitive reader, so I try to just listen to what I feel in my soul. And I feel like this tower is absolutely an internal tower. So this is a good moment for you. Absolutely. And then Spirit, what's the final takeaway here with May for Pisces? We got one wanting to come out. Oh, the Hierophant. We are absolutely restructuring who we are. Pisces, like I said, I feel like this tower is you. This is a complete level up and change of who you are, who you thought you were, all the conditions that you've placed on yourself, all the restrictions that you've placed on yourself, all the expectations of everyone else in your life of who they said you should be, who they thought you could be, who you thought you could even be. You're changing the narrative around who you are, and you are showing up to the world in a place of authenticity, and you are truly shining your light. And if they say you can't do that, Pisces, you're like, watch me. Here I go. I'm ready. And the world has to stand back and just watch, because you are explosive right now in the best ways possible. You are coming onto the scene and you are demanding full authority from everyone, and they are paying attention. You walk into the room and heads turn when you come in, Pisces, because you are healed, you are whole, and you are now operating from a place of structure and authority, and you're doing it from a heart space as well. So it absolutely magnetizes people to you, and they just love you. They want to be a part of who you are. They want to be part of your friend groups. They want to be in a relationship with you. They are just drawn to you, and they don't even know why. And it's because you are healed, you are whole, and you are stepping into a place of authenticity from this new healed, whole perspective. I really, really love this message, Pisces. We are going to round it out with some oracle cards. So, Spirit, what's the final takeaway here? Ooh, we're discovering truth. You're standing in the light of your truth. You are no longer accepting the truths, and I say truths in quotation, that other people have placed on you. You're showing the world this really is my truth. And you're discovering it for the first time, I feel like, because you're actually doing the work that you need to move out of that dark night of the soul. So fully embrace the light of who you are and shine your light to the world. All right, what else do they need to know at this time for May? All right, answering the call. The time is now, Pisces. The time is now to do your healing. This first part of May is going to be an emotional deep dive for you, like I said. But once you go deep into your emotions, into your feels, and you go through that emotional renewal, everything is going to open up and transform for you. These new relationships are going to come in. This new mindset is going to be ushered in, and you are absolutely going to be going to that place of wishes fulfilled. This was the end game for the month of May read. This was your pre-draw message that came out for where you're headed, and you are absolutely headed to all your wishes being fulfilled. And this is emotional bliss, peace, and harmony as well, because cups are emotions. So I'm very, very excited for you guys. I'm going to get one more oracle card. Anything else that you want to add to this message, Spirit? All right. Transformation. Yeah. A new way of living for you emerges, Pisces. You are this phoenix rising out of the ashes. And I think you are going to blow so many people's minds when you step in to this place of healing, and when you forge your emotions in the fires of the depths of who you are. You're a water sign, so it is easy for you to go deep and to do the transformations that are needed, but you have to be willing to do the transformations, and you have to be willing to confront your fears head on. And when you do, I feel like you are going to transform. You are stepping into this place of King of Wands, which is magnetism, leadership, authority, autonomy. You have firm boundaries. You know who you are. He is self-assured. And because he is self-assured, he is attractive in every way possible. He is magnetic in every way possible. And like I said, you are going to blow so many people's minds because you are stepping into this place of magnetism. You are the phoenix rising from the ashes. And everyone's like, I don't know how Pisces does it, but I want to be like Pisces. So Pisces, if you feel that, if you claim this energy, drop me a comment below. I would love to connect with you on your journey. If this resonates, let me know. Leave me a like. And if you would be inclined to consider to subscribe, if you enjoy this content, then I would love to have you. If you're coming back, welcome. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. As always, I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Until the next time. Bye-bye.